So in this video I want to give you an overview of the WordPress dashboard after installing a fresh WordPress using ByteHost. So first of all, let's navigate to your login page. So for me it's mydentalwebsite.bytehost14.com/wp-admin. So just fill in the login details and click on the login button. So it will direct you to the main section, to the main dashboard of the WordPress. So here we are at the dashboard of our new installation WordPress. So here at the top you have welcome to WordPress section. So if you want, you can click this dismiss link on the right to hide it. So now you will see that we have got these different sections. So if you want, you can rearrange them. So you can just drag them around like this. You can drag it like this. So on the top right here you can also see a link called screen options. So if you click this, you can actually customize which module to show up. So we can actually bring back the welcome section. Here you go. And you can also hide the WordPress events and news section if you want. So these are all customizable, and keep in mind that this screen options tab shows up across the backend of WordPress. So whenever you are working in backend of WordPress and if some options doesn't show up, then it will be very useful to check the screen options, because it might just be hidden. So you just need to tick the box to make it visible. So let's start with the top navigation menu. So here on the top left you'll see a drop down that provides links to WordPress.org, its documentation, support forums, and its feedback. And next here we have our Doctor Clinic. So in this icon it's a drop down and it says visit website, where you can actually load the front end of your website. So let's just open that in a new tab and see how it looks like. So this is how our website looks like. And so here you can see a basic post called hello world that comes up with the new installation of WordPress. Then going back to the dashboard section, it shows you the comments, and then we have the new section that allows you to create a new post or a new media or pages and new users. So these are just short links. And if you scroll down here at the bottom, it shows you the version that you are currently using, because from time to time you need to obviously update your WordPress for new extra features. So now let's go ahead and overview the main navigation section on the left hand side. So here you can see a button called collapse menu. So if you click this, it will compress the menu, but for now we'll leave it as it is in the expanded form. So now let's go through each individual section. So here at the top under dashboard area, here you have your home that you're currently looking at, and then here we have our update section, and here you can see we have a notification where updates are required. And if you click on this updates, then you'll have a dashboard for updates. So here it says you have the latest version of WordPress, but if you want to reinstall version 5.4.1, then you can reinstall it by clicking this reinstall button here. And here you can see you also have an update for this plugin. So if you want, you can update this, but for now I'll skip this step. And then next we have our post section, where you can manage all of your posts. You can add a new one if you want. You can manage categories, and you can manage tags. So let me show you by doing this. So just click on all posts section. So here you can see we already have a hello world post. If you want, you can edit the current post by clicking on the edit button, but for now I'll show you how to create a new post for your website. So just click on add new button right over here to create a new post. So here you have a title and a description to write for your post. So let's add a title. Let's call it as my first post. So this title, it appears as a main heading on top of your page once it's published. And just type in the content in the description box. So let's go ahead. This is my first post, and here you can format your text in a lot of different ways. You can make it bold, or you can increase the text size of your content, and many more. So now to preview it, how our post actually looks like, just click on this preview button, and a new window will appear in your browser to show you how it will look like. So now just go back and publish your post by clicking on the publish button here. So it's being published, and so now let's go back to our dashboard area. So next we have our media section. So this is the media library where you can upload images, audio files, video files, but I highly recommend you to use this just for your images only. So you can manage your media library, or you can add something new to the library from the media section. So next we have our pages section, so where you can manage all of your pages. Here you can add a new page, so you can follow the same instruction or the same process as we did in the post section to create a new post. So similarly you can create a new page for your website. And then next we have our comment section, so here you can moderate and edit your comments. Now next we have an important section, that is our appearance section. So this is where you can manage your themes, add a new theme to your website. You can change your theme that your website is currently using. Then next we have customize. So this is the built-in customizer that WordPress comes with. So you can customize certain elements of your current website. Then next we have widgets. So widgets, they refer to elements that you can add to your sidebar of your theme, or the footer of your theme. Widgets makes it very easier to add different modules or elements to your website. So next we have our menu section, where you can manage all your menus of your website. You can create a new menu, you can edit certain menu items, and you can assign them to different locations in your theme. And then we have our background section, and lastly then we have our theme editor. So this is a built-in editor where you can actually edit the different files that makes up your theme. So next we have our plugin section. So here you can view all your installed plugins. So you can activate or deactivate the necessary plugins that you want, and you can also add new plugins to enable new features. And then we have a built-in editor where you can edit the code of any given plugins. So next we have got users. So you can view, manage all your users. You can delete users. You can change the access that each user has. You can add a new user, and you can manage your own profile. So then we have our tools section. So here in the tools section we have available tools and basic import and export, where you can import content of your WordPress website and export your content to a CSV file. Then we have settings section of our website. So here we have the general settings that controls your website. Then we have our writing settings that includes anything writing to your WordPress website. And then we have our reading settings that applies to people who are viewing content of your website. And then we have discussion, where it leads to moderating of your comments. Next we have our media settings, which is related to any media that you upload to your website. And then we have permalinks, that means the link structure that your website uses. And lastly we have our privacy section that relates to the privacy of your WordPress website. So that's it for the quick overview of freshly installed WordPress. And in the further videos we are going to explore most of these sections practically, and we are going to install our theme. We are going to add more plugins, more functionality, and we are going to create an entire website using these available tools.